Diamond Dirt Duel, because race fans, it's showtime in the Show Me State. Your field to the green here at Lucas Oil Speedway. Field hustling onto the back straightaway. Wesley Smith going to jump out with the early advantage. 3 wide for a moment for the second spot. Justin Grant going to thread the needle. He'll come up with it as they make their way around on lap number 1. It'll be Grant running in second. Trying to look to the inside of him is Mitchell Moles. Not able to get there. Now Grant in pursuit of the lead as they work into turns 3 and 4. Smith up across the racetrack. Grant going to work more to the middle groove as they come around to the front straightaway. Ooh, look out, Smith. Car kind of jockeyed out from underneath him there just a little bit. That allowed Grant to really get on his back bumper. Got a couple of cars sideways. Everybody holds on to it. We stay green. Now up across the racetrack. Moles trying to turn back to his inside. Couldn't get there fast enough, as he's about to have some unwanted company lurking to the inside here. The 57 of Logan Seavey trying to get a 2-for-1 shot to the back straightaway on Moles, and Wyatt Burks wasn't able to get there. Challenge for the lead. Here comes the Ford Grant. Took a look at it, couldn't get there. Wesley Smith leads the opening 6 laps. Grant and now Jake Swanson closing quickly. Battles on the racetrack all throughout the top 5. Down to the inside, trying to steal away the 4th spot here. Here comes the 5 of Wyatt Burks. Good run onto the front straightaway. Burks going to have the advantage and the position as they work into turns 1 and 2. Back to the inside, up across the racetrack. Squeezes between the wall and the 19. He's going to hold on to the position. Here comes the top spot up for grabs. Justin Grant right to the middle of the racetrack. Got it in 4. Justin Grant comes around to lead with 8 laps completed. Wesley Smith back to his inside. Tried to take it back. No dice as they work onto the back straightaway. Justin's going to start to pull away. Jake Swanson tries the bottom. The car a little tight. Shovels up to the middle as they work onto the back straightaway. Justin Grant with clean racetrack. We'll see if he can capitalize here. Challenge now coming for the 3rd spot. Quick drive to the inside up across the racetrack. Can he hold? Question answered. Wyatt Burks gets by Wesley Smith for the 3rd spot here. Smith back to 4th. Mitchell Moles running in the 5th position. And it's going to be Logan Seavey running at 6th. Setzer in 7th. KTJ, Cale Coons, and CJ Leary into the top 10. Slide job from the 19. Battle for the 4th spot. He's got it. Grant gets a little bit of breathing room that time between himself and the Daming Swanson, number 5T. As they'll work into turns 1 and 2, rest of the field barreling around to the front straightaway. Wyatt Burks sitting in 3rd. Mitchell Moles sitting in 4th. Logan Seavey in the meantime is taking over the 5th spot. Cale Coons by Wesley Smith on the back straightaway for 6th. Smith back to 7th. That car sliding up across the racetrack with Gunnar Setzer now trying to eye him and see if he can come after him. Battle for the lead denied. Jake Swanson took a look to the inside of Justin Grant. Wasn't able to make his way by. Both drivers off of the cushion exiting turn number 4. If he can pull it off, he will become the winningest driver in the history of the USAC AMSOIL Sprint Car National Championship. But he's got 4 more laps to hold off the charge of the Daming Swanson, number 5. Down to the inside as they find traffic. Here comes Swanson. Leader held up behind Dakota Earls onto the back straightaway. Able to clear now. Drops in the deck into turn number 3. Going to protect the outside up across the racetrack. Swanson has to kick her sideways. Look out. Grant using the car as a pick through turns 3 and 4. Gives himself just enough breathing room here as we have 3 laps remaining. Next time by, it'll be 2 to go. White flag set to fly next time at a turn at number 4. Catching up to Cale Drake as they exit turn number 2. That's going to force him off at the top and down to the bottom of the entry. Turn number 3. He will slide the lap car through turns 3 and 4. Swanson again going to get held up. Catches up to the 2B at just the wrong time. He will dive to the bottom over in turn number 1. Clears the lap car. He's going to have to give it all he's got here into the final 2 turns. Justin Grant makes his way into turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Checkered flag will fly, and he is now at the top of the board in USAC National Wins. Justin Grant in victory lane here at the Diamond and Dirt Tracks. He is your all-time winningest driver in USAC National Sprint Car Competition and scores his 100th overall USAC victory. And it pays off as he will crawl up top. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner here tonight at Lucas Oil Speedway, Justin Grant. As he'll get one last hug down a victory lane. Genevieve down there going to go ahead and outfit him with the hardware. And Drake, the question was who and when would it happen, and tonight it is answered.
It is answered indeed. Race fans, you just saw history. Justin Grant is now the winningest driver in AMSOIL USAC National Sprint Car Competition. Justin, I know the win at Kokomo is special for a variety of reasons. You're still on crutches, still working with that altered foot there, especially to make this race car go as fast as it did. But you're now the winningest driver in USAC National history. Can you even put this one into words?
No, it's just feels absolutely incredible. I just, I can't thank all the people behind me enough. My wife Ashley, my parents, my grandma, everybody that supports me. Jeff Walker works his tail off on this thing. Nick Manskirts. It hasn't been an easy weekend. I've been working these guys to death. We haven't had breaks all weekend until the feature tonight. So we've been changing everything, working those guys to death. They're about sick of me, but it's, it pays off when you win for them. But thanks to NOS Energy Drink, Top Motorsports, Top Industries, MPV Logistics, Indy Custom Stone, AMSOIL, everybody that makes it possible for us to come race. Ron Himmelgarn, Kevin Birchmeyer, Lauren Albano. Just there's so many people that make it possible for me to race and to win these races, and all the way back to my car owners, Ken Baldwin, and for my first guy that hired me to go race, and Mark Harry stuck with me for years and years and years, and let me tear up a lot of equipment, and we won some races together, and just so many people have supported me for so long, and it made all of this possible for me. Kevin Birchmeyer's, I've driven for him for, I think this is our 8th or 9th season together now, and we've been through some really high highs and some really low lows together, and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Kevin. He supports me 100% when we're struggling. He's the guy cheerleading and picking us up, and that's rare in a car owner. And I don't really know what to say. I just super. I don't know. I'm really excited, and I can't thank everybody enough. I wish I had better words for this. It seems like a moment I should have had something prepared for, but no. I absolutely love driving sprint cars, particularly non-wing sprint cars, and I love USAC. I love everything about what we do, and to be the all-time winner is just absolutely incredible. I've poured my life into this sport and into this discipline and trying to get better and better and better at it, and I just it's just incredible. I just thanks to everybody that's put up with me along the way, and all the fans for coming out and supporting it. None of this would mean really anything to any of us if it wasn't that we were doing it in front of somebody. So thanks to you guys for coming out and spending your money and watching us and supporting us, and to tie Dave Darland was I almost felt more special to tie Dave Darland than it does to pass him. He's an absolute legend and a hero, and I shared something on Facebook today about him going into the Indiana Sports Hall of Fame, and just wanted to make note that we're all now reaping the benefits of the things that guys like Dave Darland did for our sport. And when I moved to Indiana, these guys were racing for $3,000 to win every night, and it was $10,000 to win the championship that they had to split with car owner. And now thanks to guys like Dave, we race for big money, and we get to make a living doing this. I support a family doing this, and it's really, really special to get to do that.
You talked about all the people that took chances on you along the way. Jeff Walker, he's another, of course, the crew chief currently on the Top Motorsports number 4. You guys had a very special moment down here in Victory Lane. All those car owners, including Top Motorsports, they're a big part of why you're standing here now as the all-time wins leader with the AMSOIL USAC National Sprint Car Championship. But to win it with Jeff, who took a lot of chances on you along the way, does it make it just that little bit sweeter?
Absolutely. Jeff told me I could move to Indiana and go racing with him, and just live with him, work on his cars, and that was an incredible opportunity for me. I was so excited to go do it for the summer, and I liked it so much I just never went home. And Jeff ended up being the first guy to let me drive a 410 sprint car, and we've known each other now for years and years and years, and he's always helped me. Even when we weren't racing together, he's helped me a lot. And to do this now, the last couple of years, to get to go race with Jeff again is really, really special. And to break this record with him and to have the success that we're having is just it's incredible. It feels full circle, and I'm really, really happy with the way couldn't draw the whole thing up any better.
How about it, race fans? One more time. He is now the winningest driver in history with the AMSOIL USAC National Sprint Car Championship. From Ione, California, it's JG Justin Grant.